Yo guys, what's up? Alex here from Codex. Hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you live. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. You know, our first video for this Discord server was first about, break layering, finding good sounds, general philosophy about music production and stuff like that. But for this video, we want to talk about some topics that we see that nobody talks about, but they are so important for your career. If you're an artist, if you really want to make it in the scene, actually be able to earn some money for on this and grow as an artist and get signed to the big labels and get the attention that you have always, dreamed about. So there are a few things that we can go through, but one thing that is important, and this is more for the people that they already have a pretty established name in the underground scene, but they haven't really break break through. The big labels. They haven't come to Revealed or Smash or Intensity, those labels yet, but they're on their way to do it. And what's important, especially if you get released in the future on a big major label, something that's really important is to make sure that once you gain the release, you know that you actually make sure to capture the momentum that you will get. Make sure that when you release your big track, let's say it's like us with the Remedy, for example, as you can see here, make sure you capture the momentum, make sure that you promote the track a lot, make sure you make connections and grab the attention of the people when your spotlight is on you. It's very, very important that when you drop a track and the big headlining artists notice your name, make some type of connection with them, make them remember your name, make sure you can talk to them in some way and make an impression. It's very important that you don't just let it go to waste. So, for example, from our point of view as Codex, we had our big release Remedy back in December last year, and that was the perfect way to kickstart our career to be where we are today, which is pretty fucking established right now in the underground scene. We have a really good name. I feel like right now we're still building. We have a lot of exciting music coming up on other major labels and other things we cannot talk about yet. But as you saw in the announcement, we will be playing on the revealed Revcraft Festival. So one thing that is important, for example, if you're about to be in the situation where we were last winter when we released Remedy, so your first big release, you have no clue what to do, how to prepare, how to promote, blah 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 blah. What you need to make sure is that you capture the momentum and you don't lose it, because there's so many artists that get the chance on Revealed Radar, for example, and then you don't ever hear from them again. And you want to make sure that, sure, even if you make real old school big room or new school big room similar to what we do, it's going to be 100 times harder to get signed on Radar, because right now they're focusing way more on bass house, tech house, stuff like that, a little bit of progressive house. So you gotta make sure the few times you get signed on labels like this, is you really need to make sure that you make use of the momentum and you gain the traction. Uh, and for example, in our situation, some advice I can give from our point of view as Codex is that, sure, we signed Remedy on Revealed. So even if even if we wouldn't have other tracks up and coming there, it's important to keep associating with the big labels to make sure that people remember your name for being on Revealed. It's very important that you have lasting impressions on people. So for example, when we dropped Remedy, uh, we didn't have any other tracks like finished or signed after Remedy. So it's pretty funny actually, because uh, you know we had zero tracks after Remedy that was prepared, that was ready for releasing. So we had to work hard as fuck in the studio. December, January, February, we had to work hard as fuck, and that's why we have like 12 releases now, because we worked our asses off. And it's important that even if you don't have revealed releases every time, for example, as in our situation, you need to still associate with the label in other ways. So, for example, when we dropped Remedy, for 2 months we had nothing. So the only thing we could really post about and talk about was Remedy. So we filmed our masterclass, which we've been slacking with editing because it's been finished. Like, it's recorded, it's ready, we just need to edit. But we will do it soon, So, but that's one way you can associate with Revealed and keep staying relevant and making people remembering your name for being on Revealed. Another way in our situation is that you get involved with their Discord, for example, because that's how we got the opportunity to play on the Revealed Revcraft Festival. It's that, it's even if we don't have tracks on Revealed, we're still associating with Revealed, and our music will be shown and played, and the people involved in Revealed behind the scenes, they know who we are. They picked us out of all people that make Big Rum on Revealed. They picked us to play Big Rum for the festival, and for us that means a lot. That means that we made a good impression on the label. We have, good music, uh, good reputation. We have a good brand. So that's other things that are very important. And another thing that you need to make sure you do once you get this breakthrough release is you need to make sure you network, and that you don't waste the period where the attention is on you. So you need to make sure you network with a lot of big artists. You need to make sure you network with A&R people, with promoters from different labels, different organizations, management firms, that type of stuff. You need to make sure that you have a wide network of people that have various different functions and roles and whatnot. So that's one thing that's really important. And it's also important, if you get the chance to sign on Revealed or Generation Smash or Intensity or whatever, you need to make sure you don't do stupid shit. Because if you do stupid shit, especially before those breakthrough releases, you might fuck your career over pretty hard, you know. So if you steal FLPs, or even download an FLP and adjust it quite a lot, but it's still a stolen FLP from the ground, people will know, and the A&R people will know that this guy is the guy who stole an FLP. So even if he comes with the best track in the world, we're not going to sign him because he has a bad reputation, and everybody involved in the scene knows that this guy has a bad reputation. So they don't want to be associated with him anymore. So, and you really don't want to end up there as a producer, because I can name at least literally 30 names I can name in the underground big room scene that are in this position, where they've done stupid shit, stolen tracks, been obnoxious, been annoying, spammed bigger artists. We have been, this has happened to us as well, that people spam us. They are, way too like annoying and stuff like that regarding, oh, can you check out my track, check out my track, check out my track, please collab with me, please, 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 stuff like this. Like, come on, shut the fuck up, get a grip of yourself and get real, get professional. Don't do stuff like this, because it's not gonna make a good impression on other artists when you do it. So yeah, that's one thing. You really need to make sure you have a good and clean reputation, because if you fuck your reputation, you're not gonna make it in the scene. It doesn't matter how good your music is. If people in the labels that you're trying for know about this, you won't have a chance, and that's the truth. So you need to make sure you don't do stupid shit. Um, so yeah, sorry for this rambly video, but these are some topics that are very important for everyone, and I feel like nobody talks about this literally, or very few people at least on this level of realness. I feel like a lot of people just talk about music, but there's so much more than music. Like, that's also another thing that new up and coming, non-established producers think. They think that if you have good music, it's enough. Like, it's not enough. You need to have a good brand. You need to have a clean reputation where you haven't done a bunch of stupid shit. And you need to have connections and relationships with people. The music is only 20%. The rest, 80%, is connections, networking, relationships, reputation, branding, that type of stuff. So that's why you need to make sure you only associate with good people. So even if you have some producer friends that have done some pretty shady shit, even if you're friends with them, I honestly would suggest don't associate with them anymore. Even if you're friends with them, it doesn't matter. Like, you shouldn't let other people bring your reputation down just because they see you're associated with the guy who's done some shady shit. So it's really important that you really look around and see, what people am I associating with? Who are my closest friends on Instagram? Who am I visible with? Am I visible with a bunch of people who, you know, have done stupid shit that people look down on because they have done stupid shit? Then you really need to figure out a way to turn it around, because that's not where you want to be at all. So yeah, this is just some general advice for you guys that are up and coming producers that are still waiting for your breakthrough release. So yeah, let me know what you think about this format where I just kind of talk about stuff like this. Yeah, would be curious to know if you want to see more about this. And obviously, these are all topics that we go way more in depth on in like our one-on-one sessions with people who purchase those services from us. So if you're interested in that, we offer, hours of one-on-one sessions, co-productions, ghost productions, general career advice, management advice, and that type of stuff as well. So if you're interested in any of that and to go, to talk about this on like a more real, deep level, where we go through the details way more, just DM us and we'll discuss it. And yeah, we can figure something out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and have a nice evening. Peace.